Okay, guys, for those of you who do not know, I'm living overseas, but I'm always keeping in touch in what's happening in Jamaica. And right now, I've noticed that the housing market is booming in Jamaica. So I want to get a piece of the action. I was so interested in finding out how to become eligible for a loan through the NHT. So I'm just gonna outline what the representative told me. So firstly, for persons who are not yet registered, there are a couple things that you would have to do before you become eligible. So firstly, you would have to complete 3 forms. So the first form is the Voluntary Contributors form. The second form that you will have to complete is the Authorization Indemnity form, and as well as the Customer Information File form. So those 3 forms. So once you've completed those forms, you would have to get some other supporting documents, like your 2 forms of ID, which could be either your passport, a copy of your passport, the bio page of course, a copy of your driver's license, or you could use your electoral voter's ID. Also, you'll need a copy of your TRN, your NIS card, and also the 3 most recent pay slips. Right? You need all those. Additionally, you'll need your job letter. These documents have to be stamped, signed, and dated by a justice of the peace or a notary public in the area in which you live. So if you're living overseas, you'd have to get somebody overseas to stamp and verify, basically certifying that these documents are as is. Right? Once you have done all of that, you put the documents together. What you could do, create a checklist so that you don't forget or miss anything. Create a checklist and you check off each document as you complete them. You put them in a package if you plan to mail it. So you could either mail it. You have 2 options of sending the documents to NHT. You could either mail it to them directly to the compliance office, or you could send all the documents, scan them and send them to, so I'll insert the email, the NHT email address here. So it's wecare@nht.gov.jm. Right, so all additional information, guys, I'll add to the description box, so don't worry, I'll include all information below. Okay, so once that is done and you're now registered as a voluntary contributor, then what next? So you would have to be contributing for at least 2 years before you are eligible to get a loan through the NHT. When you have completed that step and now you reach to wanting a pre-approval letter, what next? How can you get a pre-approval letter while living overseas? It's very simple, guys. Go to the NHT website and scroll down to the bottom of the page to where you see We Care at nht.gov.jm and shoot them an email asking them what are the steps in getting a pre-approval letter. So I have done that and they told me I need to send a copy of my 3 most recent pay slips, a copy of my job letter, it should be no more than 3 months old. Also, they asked me to send a copy of my TRN and my NIS. And I think they had asked me to send a copy of my 2 forms of ID. I'm not sure, but they will outline all the instructions that you will need to get that letter. So just follow it, right? Once you're there, in 2 to 3 days, you'll get your email with your loan approval, pre-approval letter. It's so simple, guys. I did not know this. So I decided to make this video so that you don't miss out on the many opportunities that are happening in Jamaica. So get on board, guys, get on board. Right, I hope you find this mini video interesting and also informative. And don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.